everyone, I'm Amaka Ojukwu, and today I'll be talking about the environment and corporate culture, how both shape the way businesses grow and succeed. So first off, what exactly is the business environment? Basically, it's everything, all the internal and external factors that can affect a company's operation. These factors influence how a business makes decisions, how it competes, and even how it survives. And here's the thing, the business environment doesn't stay still, it's constantly changing. New technologies, new trends, new challenges. That's why companies have to stay alert and flexible if they want to keep up. In short, understanding the business environment helps a company make smarter moves and plan for the future. Now let's look inside the company, the internal environment. This includes everything that's within the company's control. For example, resources and technology, like how much equipment, tools, or funding the company has. Then, we've got the company's structure and culture, which decides how people communicate and work together. And of course, employees and management are a huge part of it too. The way leaders guide, motivate, and communicate with their teams can make a massive difference in how productive and happy people are. So, if a company has a strong internal environment, it's like having a solid foundation to build on. Now, moving on to the external environment. This one's all about the forces that exist outside the company, things it can't directly control. Think about economic conditions. When the economy is good, people spend more, and businesses grow. But during recessions, it can get tough. Then there are competitors and market trends. Companies always have to keep an eye on what others are doing, what's trending, and what customers want. And of course, there's also technology and globalization. Thanks to the internet and global trade, companies can reach customers all over the world. But that also means they face global competitions. So, even though businesses can't control these external factors, they still need to be aware of them and adapt fast. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's move on into a corporate culture, which is basically the company's personality. It's made up of shared values, beliefs, and everyday behaviors that shape how people in the organization think, act, and interact. If you've ever worked somewhere where everyone's super chill and friendly, that's part of the culture. And if you've seen a company where everything is super strict and formal, that's basically culture too. A strong corporate culture helps build a company's identity, so employees feel connected to the mission and customers know what the brand stands for. It's not just about having posters with fancy quotes, it's about how people actually live out those values every day. There are a few main types of corporate culture, and they each have their own vibe. First is the clan culture. This makes everyone feel like family, one big family. Everyone works together, teamwork is huge, and leaders are more like mentors or coaches. It's warm and supportive. Next, we have advocacy culture. This one's all about innovation and creativity. People are encouraged to experiment, take risks, and think outside the box. It's kind of culture you see in startups or tech companies. And then there's also a hierarchy culture, which is more structured, formal, and organized. It focuses more on stability, clear rules, and efficiency. You see this more in government offices or big corporations. Each type has its strengths, and the best companies often mix elements of all three, depending on what works best for them, of course. So let's get into why corporate culture matters so much. Because it directly affects everything, from productivity to employees' happiness. When people feel like they belong and the culture matches their values, they perform better and stay longer. A healthy culture also helps attract top talent. People want to work in places where they feel motivated and respected. It even influences how customers see the brand. For example, when a company is known for its great teamwork and innovation, that becomes part of its image. And overall, culture is what drives innovation, loyalty, and long-term success. Now, let's connect the dots between environment and culture. The environment, both internal and external, shapes a company's culture. For example, a fast-changing industry might push a company to build a more innovative culture so it can adapt quickly. At the same time, the culture influences how the company responds to those changes. If a company has an open and flexible culture, it's most likely to survive challenges and grow stronger. So, environment and culture are always working together, shaping how the companies perform and evolves over time. And that wraps up my presentation. To sum it up, both the environment and corporate culture are key ingredients in a company's success. The environment shapes how a business operates, and the culture determines how people inside respond and grow. When both are in balance, that's when great things happen. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned a thing or two about this, and I hope you found this video very insightful and educational. Have a great day.